Oh, jam! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Scholomance Academy set review. This is the third episode where we're doing Rogue, Shaman, Warlock.
Right.
Yes. So, first up, we have Rogue. And we have Secret Passage, which for 1 mana is a really weird card. So for 1 mana, replace your hand with 5 cards from your deck. Swap back next turn. It's not your next turn, it's the next turn, by the way.
Yeah.
Which means basically once you hit go, your hand will swap back. So, yeah, what this says is draw 5 different cards for now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But for 1 mana.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
So isn't this, isn't there an effect in Magic like this? Where you set aside your hand and draw some cards?
Because you're talking about Memory Jar. I think there are some others too that aren't as broken as Memory Jar.
Because that was both players.
Yeah. This is almost like a non-legendary evocation.
Sorta, yeah. But essentially, like at its barest, it's 1 mana, draw 5 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like if your opponent has something, or you're about to die and you have literally nothing in hand that helps at all, it's Secret Passage.
Yeah. Or if your hand is fine, you just can't really play anything or are not interested in playing anything in your current hand right now, try a new hand.
Yeah. And the fact that nothing gets lost.
Mm-hmm.
Like any cards that you don't cast don't disintegrate.
Yep.
Your original hand doesn't disintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you cast 2 Secret Passages in the same turn, in which case I don't know what happens to what. One of those hands is getting destroyed. I'm just not sure which one.
Yeah, let's just say Hearthstone crashes to desktop.
But yeah, this seems really powerful. Right? Like it isn't just me.
It's not just you.
So you remember, with the last round of nerfs,
mm-hmm.
they made it so things didn't cost 0 anymore.
And
I said, I wonder if there's a card that in Rogue that's going to make that a thing. I don't think this is it, but
no,
that's just the thing to keep track of as we look through Rogue.
Yeah.
So yeah, Secret Passage is, as the kids say, V good, right?
Right.
Right? Like this is kind of ridiculous, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Just making sure. Because it seems kind of ridiculous. Okay, what's next?
All right, next is Plagiarize, another rogue secret, so this is still a thing they're supporting.
Ooh.
At the end of your opponent's turn, add copies of the cards they played to your hand.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this could either be ridiculous, okay, super disappointing, but it's going to land in the middle.
Yeah, like on average, you're going to get like a minion.
Mm-hmm. Do you think this is one of those secrets where have there been a couple of secrets that didn't trigger when they could do nothing? Like they triggered at a certain time, except when they would do nothing? Have there been some of those?
Oh, yeah, there have been lots of those.
Do you think this is going to function like that?
Oh, yeah, I think if your opponent doesn't play cards, then it's not going to trigger and give you no cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because even the new Rogue secret that says, you know, when your opponent plays a minion, you get the 2/3 poisonous guy. If your board is full, it just goes, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure. I know there have been mage cards that don't trigger if they won't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I severely doubt this is just, hey, if you hit the end turn button, I lose my secret. Because that would be silly. But as far as playing around this is going to be maddening.
Yeah. Gosh.
Because you don't want to give a rogue minions, but you don't want to give them, like, card draw. Well, I'll just Arcane Intellect. No, you know. It's just, It doesn't seem very good, though. I'm just to be honest. Unless this is a thing that you only played super late when your opponent has to do stuff.
Yeah, I really don't know what to think about it.
I don't know. I get the feeling this is going to be the one that doesn't get played, though. Alright, next up we have the Self-Sharpening Sword. For 3 mana, it's a 1/4 weapon, but it says after your hero attacks, gain +1 attack. Whoa. So this hits for 10 total over the course of its life.
I want to, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just by itself, because it swings for 1, and then 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3, and then 4. I'm holding up fingers for those that can't count. Okay, I was holding up fingers for myself. Shut up. Wow, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Wow, this might be a reason to play Deadly Poison again.
It could be, yeah. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
I guess this card also just brings a deadly poison with it. The Volterra Toxin Blade is a 3/3 for 3 that your weapon has +2 attack. It's not a trick. Oh, your weapon has +2 attack. I didn't read that right the first time. It doesn't just give your current weapon +2 attack.
Right, yeah, that's as long as the Toxin Blade is out.
Mm-hmm.
So if they kill the Toxin Blade, then your weapon loses the +2 attack.
Yeah. But if, like, you're on the last durability from your hero power blade, you don't feel bad about only getting 1 bonus off of this, because you can just use your hero power again, equip a freshman, and it'll be also getting +2 attack.
Yeah. That's neat. All right, now we have Infiltrator Lillian. A 4 mana 4/2 with Stealth, legendary. With Death Rattle, summon a 4/2 Forsaken Lillian that attacks a random enemy.
This is a good card.
Wow.
This is a very good card.
So a 4/2 with Stealth that you trade into something that then plays a 4/2 that punches something. So deals 4. Death Rattle is deal 4 to a random enemy, and sometimes get a 4/2 if it hits face.
Yep.
But if your opponent kills it, and you just get a 4/2 that hits something.
Yeah.
Because this attacks when it's not your turn.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's really neat.
That's awesome.
I like her a lot. Man, okay. Well, moving on. Like, as awesome as she is, there's not much else to say.
Yeah, it's just good.
So what we got, Mike?
All right, the Shifty Sophomore is a 4/4 for 4 with stealth and spell burst. So you're very, it's very likely that this is going to survive to get the spell burst effect, which is add a combo card to your hand.
Ooh.
And since you just cast a spell, if the combo card is something you can play, then you're going to get the combo bonus.
That seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right. Nope, not much else to say there either. Moving on. Hey, it's Brain Freeze again.
Hey, Brain Freeze.
Brain Freeze is, well, it's deal 3 damage to a minion for 1 in Rogue. And I guess if that doesn't kill it, it could freeze something too. Sure, fine. Yeah.
And it's also cheap enough that it can set up a better combo card.
That's true. Yeah, you can freeze something just so you can, I don't know, SI7 something else or whatever. Although I guess it's probably better to do it the other way around.
Yeah, it is
in that
actually.
particular
Now that you say
example.
that.
So bad example. Unless you're trying to go face, because this can't go face. Ha!
There you go. Nailed it.
Saved it. Whew. All right, and then Wand Thief is weird in Rogue because it discovers a mage spell.
Yep. Well,
Although,
not that weird because getting cards from other classes is one of Rogue's things.
that's true. Also, it's possible to just do this on turn 1 with like a backstab or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's neat. Backstab your 1-drop and Wand Thief. Ha!
I like that. I look forward to doing that.
Yeah. What are you buying? I hope she sounds like that. I hope she doesn't sound like a cute little gnome. I hope when you play her, she goes, "What are you buying?" You're like, Jesus! All right, there's a new card. What you got, Mike?
Coerce. This is cool. A dual class rogue warrior. Just for 3 mana, destroy a damaged minion, but combo, destroy any minion.
That's really good, right?
Yeah, it's either, slightly more costly execute or an awesome removal spell.
Yeah, like Assassinate costs 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm cool with that. Wow. Okay.
And it's interesting that you have a rogue spell that can do something to a damaged minion versus an undamaged one.
That is true. Whoa, you can backstab to make the combo not matter. Anyway. All right, then we have Potion of Illusion, which I completely forgot was a mage rogue card.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. This is a thing that Rogue has done a few times, is Death Rattle, like, get 1/1 versions of your Death Rattle minions or whatever.
Yeah, and with the Battlecry stuff and the combo minions
stuff, yeah.
that Rogue has, you could do some really wacky things here. Rogue is also one of the lackey classes, and the Gallop power makes more lackeys, so...
I didn't even think of that.
If you have 10 mana, you can Togwaggle and Potion of Illusion and get another Togwaggle in your hand.
Damn it, Mike. Don't say stuff like that.
Yeah.
They'll hear you.
I know. I felt bad immediately after the words came out of my mouth.
All right. Steel Dancer. A 4-mana 4/4 rogue warrior multi-class card with Battlecry. Summon a random minion with cost equal to your weapon's attack. Ooh.
That's cool.
That's fun.
Here's another reason to play Deadly Poison.
or the Volpera Toxin Blade,
Yeah.
or the freaking self-sharpening sword.
Mm-hmm.
Just play a 4/4 and get another random 4/4 to go with it isn't great, but it's pretty freaking good.
That's neat. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. All right, what's next?
After that, another Rogue Warrior dual class, Cutting Class. For 5 mana, draw 2 cards, but it costs 1 less per attack of your weapon.
So it's not cutting class, it's cutting class.
Yes. Right.
Okay, as long as we're clear. So we've learned through arcane intellect and even divination and magic, like we've learned that pay 3, draw 2 cards is baseline.
Yeah.
So if you have 2 attack on your weapon, then this is just arcane intellect and it's fine.
Yes.
So as always, anything less than 3, this card is ridiculous. Yeah, I like it.
I wonder if some of these cards might also encourage me to play the rogue basic weapon again.
The 3/4
Yeah.
Assassin's Blade, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Assassin's Blade.
Yeah. There's probably better options.
There might be.
Like there's
But
still
I'm the type of person who would try it.
there's still the combo 2/2 that's a 4/2.
Really? I forgot. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That's still around.
Yeah. Right? That's rogue. Yeah, that's rogue because it's combo. Duh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be
Yeah.
okay. All right. What is this? Dr. Krestinov. He scares me. I think I went to high school with this guy. So he's a 5 mana 4/4 legendary, a warrior rogue legendary, with rush, and whenever this attacks, give your weapon +1/+1. Wow. He is not a medical doctor. I bet he's a doctor of philosophy or something.
Yeah. If you see the training dummies in the background, he must be the one who teaches the cutting class.
Oh, yeah, almost certainly. Wow. This card is really cool.
Yeah.
So in Rogue, this makes your self-sharpening sword ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, this just
Getting-
makes your basic dagger ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow, I like this guy in Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous in Warrior, but I think it's also ridiculous in Rogue. Huh. Alright. Oh, last
right.
card is one we've already talked about.
Yeah, Jensparrow. Yeah, I don't know if it really does anything different in Rogue that it does in Mage.
Summon 2 random 5-cost minions, secretly pick one that dies when it takes damage.
Yeah, it's really the same card.
It is the same card, yeah. That's weird. I guess because one is illusory and you're secretly picking, that makes it all sneaky rogue card.
Yeah.
I guess is what they're going for here. Okay, so what Rogue get? Rogue got weapon toys.
Lots of weapon toys.
It got combo toys.
Mm-hmm.
It got freaking secret passage, which is ridiculous. It got a secret that I'm not sure is worth it.
Hmm.
And then it got Infiltrator Lillian, who seems really, really, really good. Interesting. I guess Rogue doesn't need a lot of different things going on because it got Secret Passage.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I don't see anything that fulfills my. There's something that's going to be broken with all the free cards, unless it's just all the new combo stuff. That doesn't make sense. Like, my theory was that there was one card or some mechanic or something that having the Galakron cards be free, and what was the other?
Alexstrasza.
The Alexstrasza cards be free was just too much. But I'm not seeing it here just by itself. It could be that they just decided that was too good and was stupid. But I really would have bet that free stuff would have been a problem.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing it here.
Maybe there's something in neutral.
That's the only other thing I could think of. Oh well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's go to Shaman. Alright, so Lightning Bloom we've talked about. This is new for Shaman though, because extra mana crystals is not a Shaman thing.
No, yeah, that could stuff could get weird.
Stuff could get weird. Remember, Lightning Bloom for 0 mana gain 2 mana crystals with Overload 2. It was gain 2 mana crystals this turn only. Excuse me. It's original Innervate, but with Overload. And then Groundskeeper is more healing and spell-based things, which is a thing Shaman's been doing lately. So yeah. And then, do I have this? It is sorted by mana cost. Okay, it's just broken.
Yeah, it's just weird.
And then Runic Carvings is more totems. And give them Rush. It does the same thing here. It just, there are totem synergies in Shaman.
Yes.
All right. So first new card.
First new card is the Diligent Note Taker. 2/3 for 2, solid stats. With a spell burst, return the spell to your hand.
Huh.
Yeah.
That seems really good.
Always awesome, yeah.
Yeah. Value. All right, I like it.
You play the spell for a reason, you're probably going to like being able to cast a second one.
What if the reason was so you could cast the second one?
Then you're really going to like what happens next.
All right, then we have Rune Dagger, a 2 mana 1/3 weapon. After your hero attacks, gain +1 spell damage this turn. Huh. So swing in, and then your spells are bigger. This is really good with the all the AoE that Shaman has.
Oh, yeah.
Like Lightning Storm, Earthquake, Lightning Breath. Yeah, this is really good for all of those.
Yeah, what if you didn't have to rely on the roll of the die with your hero power to get that to get that +1 spell damage? What if you had more control over it?
Yeah. Seems good. All right, next.
Next is Instructor Fireheart. Legendary 3/3 for 3. Battle Cry. Discover a spell that costs 1 or more. If you play it this turn, repeat this effect. If you find a bunch of cheap stuff, you can just be like, pew, 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 pew. And because you can't find things that cost 0, you can't go infinite with it.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. And you can't find the dang old Lightning Bloom. Thank goodness.
I think that's the big one, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, you could also find all the things that cost 5 and 6 and go, huh. But that's okay. You still got a 5 or 6 or whatever you end up picking that you didn't have before. So stop whining. Yeah, I like her. She's neat.
Very.
All right, then we have Molten Blast. Hey, look, things that work well with spell damage. For 3 mana, it says deal 2 damage, summon that many 1/1 elementals. And they're cute little molten elementals. Aw. So, yeah, use your... What was it called? Rune Dagger, and then deal 3 and get 3 1/1s. Ha ha ha.
Yep.
I'm getting flashbacks to the that old spell that
With the imps.
with the imps. Yeah.
I was thinking that too. Except Molten Blast can go face.
It can. Nice. Okay, next.
All right, the Totem Goliath. This is fun. I don't know how good it is, but it's fun. It's a 4/5 for 5, and the death rattle is summon all 4 basic totems, and it has an overload of 2.
And it's a totem itself.
It is also a totem itself.
Huh.
So you could use that spell to give it +2/+2 and summon another copy of it.
You could. Which honestly sounds freaking awesome.
That sounds really good, right? Yeah.
This is also really neat with the card in Wild that says if you control all 4 basic totems, summon Alakir.
Yes. Alakir, yeah.
I love the flavor text. It was an art project, and nobody knew when to stop. Oh yeah, and you can see all the totems up on it. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, I don't know how good this is either, but I think if Totem Shaman continues to be a thing, which it was a sort of fringe thing, this is probably going in there, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Tidal Wave. 8 damage. Deal 3 damage to all minions. 8 mana, rather. Deal 3 damage to all minions with Lifesteal.
Whoa.
So it's a big AoE and heal.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that's a lot of life.
That is a lot of life. And it gets better with spell damage.
Yeah, it does. Man.
But not much else to say on that.
No.
Oh. Are these... Okay, the rest of these are cards we've seen before.
Yeah, fires and missiles.
So the devolving missiles is more devolving. It's the same card, really, here as in Mage.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Primordial Studies gets neat in Shaman, again, because of all the AoEs and the, what's it called? Dang it. Molten Blast.
Yes, Molten Blast especially, yeah.
Trick Totem is more...
There's some neat spell damage minions in Shaman, like that 4/7 dragon.
Oh yeah, the Squall Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just a good minion in and of itself. But you can find those, I think, if you're playing Mage too, right?
Well, Discover is something that's either neutral or your class.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's how Discover works. It's either
Oh,
neutral
right.
or your class. It's not anything.
Oh, that's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Lame. Yeah, the Trick Totem is still the same random nonsense card.
Yes.
But there's Totem Synergy, so you can get an extra copy of it. It might
Dude,
even
what if-
cast the spell that gives you an extra copy of it.
You got to say that. What if it casts on itself? Oh my god. Then you'll have 2/5 totems that might make you lose.
Man. Speaker Gidra. Huh. I'm sure there's a difference between Speaker Gidra in Druid and in Shaman. I'm just not seeing it off the top of my head. As Druid has more assorted nonsense that it could do, like you could buff this and then buff it from the spell burst.
Right. Shaman has more board clear, so this helps your board clear even more since it'll get big and can hit 2 things with a rush if you need it to, or it can just leave you with a much bigger Wind Fury minion after the board clear.
Yeah. And then Raz Frost Whisper is
Yep, yay, spell damage.
Same thing again, yeah. Although just having more AoE in Shaman just feels brutal. Like even without the spell, how many times have you lightning stormed and everything survived with 1 health, and you go, really?
That's why getting that totem feels so good, because it makes that happen less often.
Huh. So Shaman got... Huh. So the spell damage thing is obvious.
Right.
It got a couple of totems. But the rest is just like good stuff.
Yeah, like Groundskeeper is a great present for Control Shaman.
Very.
There's Tidal Wave.
Yeah, Tidal Wave is ridiculous for any sort of control-y shaman. Runic Carvings could also be good in, I mean, any kind of...
It's good in most any kind of shaman deck.
Yeah. Instructor Fireheart goes in basically all the shamans too, I think.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to try to get all the value of the extra thing. It's just a 3/3 for 3 that discovers a spell.
Yeah, Shaman has good spells.
It's very true. Okay. Just good stuff. I like it. It's a good set.
It is.
All right, then we finish off this episode with Warlock. All right, so Warlock starts with Raise Dead, which deals 3 damage to your hero, and you get back 2 friendly minions that died this game to your hand, which is another way to damage yourself in Warlock, which is a thing that Warlock likes.
Wait just a second. I think my page screwed up. Keep going. I was talking to myself. My page screwed up. It didn't filter right, so I'm behind you.
It gets you more minions to use in your zoo deck. It gets you more minions to use in your not zoo deck. It's just good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Brittlebone Destroyer is the one that I think is better in Warlock than in Priest, because of all the different ways to hurt yourself in Warlock, so you can... Your health has probably a higher chance to change, so you can do your 4-mana 3/3 destroy minion.
Right.
Plus, the soul fragments, like Mike said before, if you're playing those, there's a chance you could just draw 1, heal up for free. Plus, you've got the 4/6 with taunt.
Yes.
When you draw it, you heal. Which also turns on your Brittlebone Destroyer for free.
Yes.
And then Disciplinary and Gambling is just ridiculous with small minions, lackeys. Yeah.
You're right. It's just a Dark Ferreticon for everybody, basically.
Yeah. Oh, and Flesh Giant. Because your hero's health is going to change a lot, especially in Warlock where you're going to damage yourself, and then there's so much healing also.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So where this is going to drop, I think, probably faster in Warlock than in Priest.
Yeah, well, I mean, presumably with Priest, you're healing yourself because you got damaged, but with Warlock, you have a bit more active control over it.
Yeah, but it also says during your turns. So whereas in Priest you can like, okay, hero power, that's one, but in Warlock you can.
Oh yeah, you're right. Priest is never going to spend life during their own turn.
Yeah, unless they play Raise Dead. But other
Mm-hmm.
than that, that's all they got.
Yeah.
So whereas they could heal a bunch in one turn, like okay, Holy Nova hero power, that's two for the Flesh Giant.
Right.
But with Warlock, you could okay, I'll tap. That's one change. Oh, I drew a Soul Fragment. That's two changes. Boom! I just got a 2 mana discount with one action. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's better here than there.
I think you're right.
Okay, finally, new cards. So, go for it, Mike.
Okay, Demonic Studies. So another one of these things costs one. Discover a demon. Your next one costs one less. Good.
Yeah, nice and happy.
Mm-hmm.
I think this goes really well in Zoo decks.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
you get another thing to play, and then something is cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, on turn one, if you have both cards, you could be like Demonic Studies, Flame Imp.
Yeah. And if you don't, you can Demonic Studies discover a Flame Imp, maybe?
Exactly.
All right. Oh, here's Philosophy again, which, again, is really good in Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
That's the copy the lowest cost demon in your hand, and then Outcast, give them both +1/+1. So the original and the copy.
And if you're playing some ridiculously bizarre wild deck, you can get another Void Lord.
God, I'm glad Doomguard isn't in Standard anymore.
Oh, wow.
Can I say that again?
Yes, please.
But yeah, you could. It doesn't have to be a Zoo deck. You could use this to get extra value out of one of your other bigger, scarier demons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true, because it only looks at the lowest cost demon in your hand. See, if you have other smaller non-demons, it doesn't matter. They won't get in the way.
All right, Spirit Jailer's still here. Again, this is what makes the Soul Fragments deck happen, is this little dude. God, that's a good thing to get an extra copy of.
Yes.
Which we said before. Or to discover with your Demonic Studies. All right. Oh, God, this thing. I saw this in action. It's Bone Web Egg. It's a 2-mana O2 egg. And its Death Rattle is summon 2 2/1 spiders. But if you discard this, you trigger its Death Rattle.
That's good.
And I saw someone play Expired Merchant, which discards the highest cost card in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it discarded this. And so they got 2 spiders. And then the opponent killed the merchant, so they got 2 Bone Web Eggs back. And then they played another one.
Yikes.
Like, the person that did this didn't end up winning that game, but it was terrifying to watch, and not just because they're spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Although the art on that spider is not cool. Blizzard, please. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's freaky.
But yeah. Other than the Death Rattle, it's still a Zoo card. Straight up. Like, eggs have always been good in Zoo Warlock decks because they have things that say sacrifice a thing to do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that sacrifices a minion to make 2 lackeys, put 2 lackeys in your hand is still a thing.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to that.
Plus Plague of Flames.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget Plague of Flames with Bone Web Egg. wipe my board, get some spiders. Ha 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 ha. All right, and then Soul Shear again is the other card that makes the Soul Fragments deck work.
Yes.
Just get used to seeing that because it's really good. All right, here we go. Another card, Mike.
Okay, School Spirits. So we might have mentioned this earlier. This is the only one that actually shows the Soul Fragment in the related cards section.
Which is really stupid.
So for 3 mana, deal 2 damage to all minions and shuffle 2 Soul Fragments into your deck.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so it's not a great rate on the immediate board impact for the damage versus mana, but that's a nice bonus.
I mean, it's Volcanic Potion.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's Volcanic Potion. That's a good point.
Since it's all minions. Wait, Volcanic Potion had face, didn't it? No.
No, I think you're thinking. Yeah, I think you're thinking of that.
Something else.
The other the Warlock Potion from that
the
set.
Fellfire Potion. That's the one that had face. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's Volcanic Potion, but with Soul Fragments attached. Cool.
Oh, you're right. That is good. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Yay, control Warlock things. Mm-hmm. All right, then we have the Shadowlight Scholar. A 3-mana 3/4. Good stats. Battlecry, yep. Destroy a Soul Fragment in your deck to deal 3 damage. This is amazing.
It is.
Because if you've already managed to get some Soul Fragments in your deck, this is just ridiculous. Like, think how good the dragon thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just a 3/3 that deals 2 for, what, 3 mana?
Yeah.
This is way better. If you get the battle cry. But the fact that it's not 100% to be doable on turn 3 keeps it from being ridiculous.
Yeah.
But even if you have to, it's a 3/4 for 3, which is good. Yeah. So I really like the Shadowlight Scholar. Like a lot.
Me too.
All right, next.
Next is the Void Drinker. Ooh, boy. It's a 4/5 for 5 with taunt, and the battle cry is destroy a soul fragment in your deck to gain +3/+3.
Yeah, that's a 7/8 with taunt for 5 mana. Just for math people.
Man.
For non-math people. That's a lot of stats for 5 mana.
Yeah, that's wild. You gotta set it up, but it's not very hard.
Not very. Just need to keep track of how many are in your deck in case by the time you have a Void Drinker, you're like, okay, I put 2 in my deck earlier, but I played a Shadowlight Scholar and destroyed one, and I drew one, so I don't have any, but it'll glow.
Yeah,
if you've got Soul Fragments in your deck.
It'll light up.
That's just the thing to keep in mind. Because a 4/5 with taunt for 5 is it's not good. It's not bad. It's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Sociologist's Militia again. The other Soul Fragment payoff. Now, since Warlock can destroy more of its Soul Fragments, she's probably slightly less payoff here.
Mm-hmm.
But still. Still good. What did we determine? If you get 2, you're good?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the one. In case you didn't watch the Demon Hunter review, for each Soul Fragment in your deck, you get a 3/3 with Rush. Which is silly. Ooh, last card, Mike.
Last card. Archwitch Willow. For 9 mana, a 7/7, and the battle cry is summon a random demon from your hand and deck.
Huh. So for 9 mana, you get a 7/7 plus 2 other demons worth of stats.
Yes.
Whew. That seems like a hell of a finisher in a control Warlock deck.
It is. Especially if you're doing something dumb and only playing 2 specific demons for a ridiculous reason.
Oh, and it's one from your hand and one from your deck. So if you draw one of them, you're not screwed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In fact, you want to draw one of them.
Yeah.
I wonder how many big demons you need to play in a deck for her to be viable by the time you want to play her. 3 or 4? 5? I don't know. She's neat, though. I wonder if she will see standard play. That's a whole lot of stuff for one card, so possibly.
It's a lot, yeah. Especially since she's a 7/7 and not like a 5/5 or whatever.
Yeah. All right. So, what Warlock get? More Soul Fragment stuff.
Soul Fragment.
Some Control-y stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some Zooey stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I got more Warlock stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. Just all the things a Warlock could want, it got. Thanks, Scholomance Academy.
I just love the Soul Shear. It's like I loved the bomb. And this is a bomb with bonus. So it's just like, oh man.
The Dark Bomb, right?
Dark bomb, yeah.
Yeah. Dark Bomb was a good card. Which means Soul Shear is a good card.
Mm-hmm.
Man. All right. So there you go. That was... What was it? Rogue? Yeah. Rogue, Shaman, Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
So... Yeah, thank you all so very much for joining us. Let us know what we screwed up, by the way, down in the comments. I'm sure there's something that you're like, what? No.
There's got to be something.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll be back, possibly with different outfits, for Warrior and Neutral.